Destiny Rise of Iron armor review. Anyway, this is mostly about the armor in the Rise of Iron. I know it's all infusible and all that, but I mean like the perks and how useful they are compared to previous times. Like, let's say, like Graviton Forfeit is very useful in year 2, and Seal Akahara and Bones of Yao. That's usually what is good on the Hunter. I don't know what is good on Titan, but I do know it's the Armamentium. It's very good. But then, okay, now Rise of Iron exotic stuff. We have the Frost Ees, which basically, while sprinting, you get a tighter turn radius and faster grenade and melee cooldown while you're sprinting. And also, I think even the super recharge bonus. And then, you have the Shinobu's Vow, which is basically, you get improved skip nade and an additional skip nade in your good old arsenal. And I don't mean like it improves a tiny little bit, like it doesn't matter. No. It improves an absolute ton. It's like the bane of most people. Like, is combining an Axion Dart, how good that thing tracks, and the use of an Axion Bolt with like a Scatter Nade, which has multiple of those Seekers. And basically that's what the skip nade is, but then you improve that tracking with the Shinobu's Vow, and I think it even lingers on the opponent a little bit more, and you have a lot going on there. And now I'm actually starting to like Blade Dancer more than most other subclasses. Usually Gunslinger was my one of my PvP bests, including with Night Stalker, but Blade Dancer is getting to the top. And anyway, then on to the Titan, you have the Thagamizers, which are basically Ahamkara Grasps for Titans, but they add a perk, though. They get another, how do you call it, I should say melee, but then also you get Amplify, which is basically a perk that lets you recharge your, how do you call it, the shock fist, your melee, faster, which is pretty cool. I don't know what's on the Warlock, but the Warlock does look pretty cool, and its exotics, I think, might be on the same tier. But then, anyway, we move on to the artifacts, which are on, like, the side of the armors, and these things are absolutely crazy. And I'm not specific, like, on the regular, how do you call it, artifacts, but I mean on the new ones. Like, the Memory of Radegast is so cool, but I can never get it to work. The Memory of PERUN, which is basically a highlighter. It is a highlighter. It highlights people with supers, full supers, and all enemies that are low health. And then you have Memory of TIMUR. You know, that pesky captain going around, or drag, or vandal sniper especially, and you just go up to them and melee them while you have this artifact on, and you have a chance to make a minion of the darkness turn against their friends. Basically, you're recruiting a mini army for a small amount of time. And yeah, you probably saw this thing activate in a few, how do you call it, videos back, but it's still a very good thing, like, especially when you just want to like, well, this, it kind of has two things, like, if it's like the last guy in the room, and you melee him, and he turns friendly, you're gonna have to wait quite a while for him to go back to aggressive. But then also it's good for at least one ad. It's not shooting at you and shooting at the other guys. And especially when it's like a captain or something that regenerates health a little bit easier. And yeah, after that, it's a bunch of other armor pieces that are out there. They're not as good as weapons, but at least they're useful now. But anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on my channel. I am out of here.